The Rosicrucians, an enigmatic and influential secret society, have long captivated the imaginations of those interested in the occult and esoteric traditions. Emerging in the early 17th century, the Rosicrucian movement sought to blend mystical, alchemical, and spiritual practices to achieve enlightenment and transform society. This journey through the mysteries and doctrines of the Rosicrucians will explore their origins, beliefs, and lasting impact on Western esotericism. The Rosicrucian movement first came to public attention with the publication of three manifestos: the Fama Fraternitatis 1614, the Confessio Fraternitatis 1615, and the Chimical Wedding of Christian Rosenkreuz 1617. These documents, attributed to the mysterious figure of Christian Rosenkreuz, outlined the goals and principles of the Rosicrucian Brotherhood. The Fama Fraternitatis describes the life of Christian Rosenkreuz, a noble German who traveled to the East, where he was initiated into the secrets of esoteric wisdom. Christian Rosenkreuz's journey is symbolic of the quest for knowledge and enlightenment that lies at the heart of the Rosicrucian tradition. His travels to the East, a region often associated with ancient wisdom and mystical traditions, signify the Rosicrucians' desire to integrate diverse spiritual insights into their own practices. The Fama Fraternitatis not only recounts Rosenkreuz's adventures but also serves as a call to action for those who seek to join the Brotherhood and contribute to the reformation of society through the application of esoteric knowledge. The Rosicrucians believed in the pursuit of esoteric knowledge and spiritual enlightenment. They sought to uncover hidden truths and connect with the divine essence within. Their practices included alchemy, the study of mystical and hermetic texts, and the application of these principles for personal and societal transformation. The Rosicrucians emphasized the importance of personal spiritual experience and the rejection of traditional church authority, which resonated with the broader intellectual and spiritual currents of the time. Alchemy, a central practice of the Rosicrucians, was not merely the pursuit of turning base metals into gold but a symbolic process of spiritual transformation. The alchemical journey mirrored the Rosicrucian path to enlightenment, where the practitioner sought to purify and perfect the soul. This process involved the integration of opposites, the reconciliation of spirit and matter, and the attainment of the philosopher's stone, a metaphor for ultimate wisdom and enlightenment. The study of mystical and hermetic texts provided the Rosicrucians with a rich source of esoteric knowledge. These texts, often attributed to ancient sages and mystics, contain teachings on the nature of the cosmos, the human soul, and the divine. By delving into these writings, the Rosicrucians sought to uncover the hidden truths that lay beneath the surface of conventional religious and philosophical doctrines. The three Rosicrucian manifestos played a crucial role in shaping the movement's identity and goals. The Fama Fraternitatis called for a reformation of the world through the application of esoteric wisdom. The Confessio Fraternitatis expanded on this vision, outlining the spiritual and philosophical principles that guided the Rosicrucian Brotherhood. The Chimical Wedding of Christian Rosenkreuz presented an allegorical narrative that illustrated the transformative journey of the soul. The Confessio Fraternitatis served as a declaration of the Rosicrucians' mission and beliefs. It emphasized the importance of spiritual enlightenment, the pursuit of knowledge, and the rejection of dogmatic authority. The Confessio also highlighted the Rosicrucians' commitment to secrecy and discretion, as they believed that esoteric knowledge should be revealed only to those who were spiritually prepared to receive it. The Chimical Wedding of Christian Rosenkreuz is perhaps the most enigmatic of the three manifestos. This allegorical tale describes the journey of Christian Rosenkreuz to a mysterious castle, where he participates in a series of alchemical and mystical rites. The narrative is rich with symbolism, depicting the stages of spiritual transformation and the union of opposites. The Chimical Wedding serves as a metaphor for the Rosicrucian path to enlightenment, where the seeker undergoes a profound inner journey to achieve spiritual rebirth. The Rosicrucian movement had a profound impact on the development of Western esotericism. It influenced various aspects of alchemy, mysticism, and the occult, inspiring subsequent generations of esoteric thinkers and practitioners. The emphasis on personal spiritual growth and the quest for hidden knowledge resonated with many, leading to the formation of numerous Rosicrucian societies and orders throughout history. One of the key contributions of the Rosicrucians to Western esotericism was their integration of diverse mystical and philosophical traditions. By drawing on elements from alchemy, Kabbalah, Hermeticism, and Christian mysticism, the Rosicrucians created a syncretic system that appealed to a wide range of seekers. This eclectic approach allowed the Rosicrucian teachings to adapt and evolve over time, remaining relevant to successive generations of esoteric practitioners. The Rosicrucian emphasis on personal spiritual experience also had a lasting impact on Western esotericism. Unlike traditional religious institutions that emphasized external rituals and dogma, the Rosicrucians encouraged individuals to seek direct encounters with the divine. This focus on inner experience and personal transformation resonated with the broader mystical and spiritual currents of the time, influencing movements such as the Enlightenment and the Romantic revival of interest in the occult. The legacy of the Rosicrucians can be seen in the numerous esoteric societies and orders that have emerged in their wake. From the 18th century Freemasons to the modern-day Rosicrucian organizations, the influence of the original Rosicrucian manifestos continues to be felt. These groups have carried forward the Rosicrucian ideals of spiritual enlightenment, the pursuit of hidden knowledge, and the transformation of society through esoteric wisdom. In the 18th century, the Rosicrucian ideas found a new expression in the Freemasonry movement. Many Masonic lodges adopted Rosicrucian symbols and teachings, blending them with their own rituals and philosophies. This fusion of traditions created a rich tapestry of esoteric thought that has continued to evolve and inspire seekers of wisdom. In the modern era, various Rosicrucian organizations have emerged, each interpreting the original teachings in their own way. Groups such as the ancient mystical order Rosicrucians, and the Rosicrucian Fellowship have sought to preserve and disseminate the Rosicrucian wisdom, adapting it to contemporary spiritual needs. These organizations offer a range of teachings and practices, from alchemical studies to mystical meditation, all aimed at guiding individuals on their path to enlightenment. The Rosicrucians are renowned for their rich symbolism and elaborate rituals, which serve as tools for spiritual transformation and the transmission of esoteric knowledge. Symbols such as the rose and the cross, the alchemical elements, and the mystical numbers play a central role in Rosicrucian teachings. These symbols are not merely decorative but are imbued with deep spiritual significance, guiding the initiate on their path to enlightenment. The rose and the cross are perhaps the most iconic symbols associated with the Rosicrucians. The rose, with its delicate petals and intoxicating fragrance, represents the unfolding of spiritual wisdom and the blossoming of the soul. The cross, a universal symbol of sacrifice and redemption, signifies the union of the material and spiritual realms. Together, the rose and the cross symbolize the Rosicrucian quest for spiritual enlightenment through the integration of opposites and the transcendence of duality. Alchemy, with its rich symbolic language, is a cornerstone of Rosicrucian practice. The alchemical symbols such as the philosopher's stone, the elixir of life, and the transmutation of base metals into gold, serve as metaphors for the spiritual journey. The philosopher's stone represents the ultimate goal of spiritual perfection, while the elixir of life symbolizes the attainment of immortality through spiritual enlightenment. The process of transmutation, where base metals are transformed into gold, mirrors the Rosicrucian path of inner purification and transformation. Numbers hold a special place in Rosicrucian symbolism, with certain numbers believed to possess mystical and esoteric significance. The number 7, for example, is often associated with spiritual perfection and the completion of a cycle. The number 3 represents the triadic nature of existence, encompassing the physical, mental, and spiritual realms. By meditating on these mystical numbers, the Rosicrucians seek to unlock deeper layers of spiritual insight and understanding. Initiation is a key aspect of the Rosicrucian tradition, marking the transition from the mundane to the mystical. The initiation process is designed to awaken the spiritual potential within the initiate and to guide them on their path to enlightenment. This process often involves a series of symbolic rites and ceremonies, each representing a stage in the journey of the soul. The Rosicrucian initiation process is typically divided into several stages, each corresponding to a different level of spiritual development. The first stage, known as the neophyte stage, involves the purification of the body and mind, preparing the initiate for the deeper mysteries to come. The second stage, the adept stage, focuses on the cultivation of inner wisdom and the mastery of esoteric knowledge. The final stage, the master stage, represents the attainment of spiritual enlightenment and the realization of the divine within. The initiator, often a senior member of the Rosicrucian Order, plays a crucial role in guiding the initiate through the stages of initiation. The initiator serves as a mentor and spiritual guide, offering support and wisdom as the initiate navigates the challenges and revelations of the initiation process. Through this relationship, the initiate gains a deeper understanding of the Rosicrucian teachings and develops the inner strength needed to continue their spiritual journey. The influence of the Rosicrucians extends far beyond their own order, shaping the development of numerous modern esoteric movements. From the Theosophical Society to the New Age movement, the Rosicrucian ideals of spiritual enlightenment, the pursuit of hidden knowledge, and the transformation of society have left an indelible mark on contemporary spiritual practices. The Theosophical Society, founded in the late 19th century by Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, drew heavily on Rosicrucian teachings. Theosophy's emphasis on the synthesis of science, religion, and philosophy, as well as its focus on spiritual evolution and the hidden mysteries of the universe, reflects the Rosicrucian influence. The Theosophical Society sought to continue the Rosicrucian mission of uncovering esoteric wisdom and promoting spiritual enlightenment. The New Age movement, which emerged in the late 20th century, also bears the imprint of Rosicrucian thought. The New Age emphasis on personal spiritual growth, holistic healing, and the exploration of mystical and esoteric traditions echoes the Rosicrucian quest for enlightenment. Many New Age practices, such as meditation, energy healing, and the study of ancient wisdom, can be traced back to the Rosicrucian influence. The Rosicrucians envisioned a world transformed by the principles of esoteric wisdom and spiritual enlightenment. Their quest for universal harmony extended beyond personal spiritual growth to encompass the reformation of society as a whole. This vision was rooted in the belief that by aligning with the divine order, humanity could achieve a state of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Central to Rosicrucian philosophy is the concept of the microcosm and macrocosm, which posits that the human being, microcosm, is a reflection of the universe, macrocosm. This principle suggests that by understanding oneself, one can gain insight into the greater workings of the cosmos. The Rosicrucians believed that by achieving harmony within the individual, it was possible to contribute to the harmony of the entire universe. Alchemy, with its emphasis on transformation and perfection, was seen by the Rosicrucians as a metaphor for societal change. Just as the alchemist seeks to transmute base metals into gold, the Rosicrucians aim to transform society by applying esoteric principles to bring about spiritual and moral renewal. This alchemical process involved the purification of the individual and the collective, leading to a more enlightened and harmonious world. The Rosicrucian movement has left a significant mark on art and literature, inspiring countless works that explore themes of mysticism, enlightenment, and the quest for hidden knowledge. From the allegorical paintings of the Renaissance to the esoteric literature of the Romantic period, the Rosicrucian influence can be seen in various artistic expressions. Renaissance art in the Rosicrucians. During the Renaissance, artists such as Albrecht Dürer and Hieronymus Bosch incorporated Rosicrucian symbols and themes into their works. Dürer's engravings, for example, often feature alchemical and mystical imagery that reflects the Rosicrucian quest for spiritual enlightenment. Bosch's fantastical paintings, with their intricate symbolism and allegorical content, also resonate with Rosicrucian themes of transformation and the search for divine wisdom. The Romantic period saw a resurgence of interest in esoteric and mystical traditions, with many writers drawing inspiration from Rosicrucian teachings. Authors such as Johann Wolfgang von Goethe and William Blake explored themes of spiritual transformation and the quest for hidden knowledge in their works. Goethe's Faust, with its alchemical and mystical elements, reflects the influence of Rosicrucian thought, while Blake's visionary poetry and art are imbued with esoteric symbolism and themes of spiritual enlightenment. The legacy of the Rosicrucians continues to influence modern spirituality, with many contemporary spiritual movements drawing on Rosicrucian principles and practices. From the holistic healing practices of the New Age movement to the esoteric teachings of modern Rosicrucian organizations, the impact of the Rosicrucians can be seen in various aspects of contemporary spiritual life. The New Age movement, with its emphasis on holistic healing and the integration of mind, body, and spirit, reflects the Rosicrucian quest for harmony and balance. Practices such as energy healing, meditation, and the use of crystals and other natural remedies can be traced back to the Rosicrucian emphasis on the interconnectedness of all things and the pursuit of spiritual and physical well-being. Today, several organizations continue to preserve and promote Rosicrucian teachings. Groups such as the ancient mystical order Rosicrucis, Amorc, and the Rosicrucian Fellowship offer courses, workshops, and publications on various aspects of Rosicrucian philosophy and practice. These organizations provide a modern framework for individuals seeking to explore the esoteric wisdom and spiritual practices of the Rosicrucians. The Rosicrucians not only impacted the realms of spirituality and mysticism but also left a significant mark on the development of science and philosophy. Their emphasis on the pursuit of knowledge and the integration of esoteric wisdom with empirical inquiry contributed to the evolution of scientific thought during the Enlightenment and beyond. The Rosicrucian manifestos emerged during a period of profound change in Europe, coinciding with the early stages of the scientific revolution. The Rosicrucians call for a reformation of knowledge, and their emphasis on empirical observation and experimentation resonated with the emerging scientific community. Figures such as Johannes Kepler and Robert Boyle, who were influenced by Rosicrucian ideas, played pivotal roles in advancing scientific understanding. Kepler, known for his laws of planetary motion, was deeply interested in the mystical and esoteric aspects of the cosmos. His work reflects a synthesis of scientific inquiry and Rosicrucian-inspired mysticism, demonstrating the compatibility of empirical research with spiritual exploration. Boyle, often referred to as the father of modern chemistry, was also influenced by Rosicrucian alchemical traditions, which informed his experimental approach to the study of matter. The Enlightenment, a period characterized by the emphasis on reason, individualism, and the pursuit of knowledge, was significantly shaped by Rosicrucian ideals. The Rosicrucian emphasis on personal enlightenment and the quest for hidden truths resonated with Enlightenment thinkers who sought to challenge traditional authority and explore new frontiers of knowledge. Philosophers such as Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz and Isaac Newton were influenced by Rosicrucian thought. Leibniz's philosophy of monadology, which posits that the universe is composed of simple, indivisible units called monads, reflects the Rosicrucian belief in the interconnectedness of all things. Newton's interest in alchemy and his extensive writings on the subject demonstrate the enduring influence of Rosicrucian alchemical traditions on his scientific work. The legacy of the Rosicrucians continues to shape modern esoteric practices, with many contemporary spiritual movements drawing on Rosicrucian principles and methodologies. From the revival of alchemical practices to the exploration of mystical traditions, the Rosicrucian influence remains a vital force in the world of modern spirituality. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in alchemical practices, with many modern esoteric practitioners seeking to revive and reinterpret the ancient art of alchemy. This revival is deeply rooted in Rosicrucian traditions, which view alchemy as a symbolic process of spiritual transformation. Contemporary alchemists draw on Rosicrucian teachings to explore the inner alchemical journey, using symbolic language and rituals to facilitate personal and spiritual growth. The Rosicrucian emphasis on the exploration of mystical traditions continues to inspire modern spiritual seekers. Practices such as meditation, astral projection, and the study of mystical texts are integral to many contemporary esoteric traditions. These practices, which have their roots in Rosicrucian teachings, offer individuals a means of connecting with the divine and uncovering hidden truths. As we look to the future, the principles and teachings of the Rosicrucians continue to offer valuable insights for those on the spiritual path. The Rosicrucian emphasis on personal enlightenment, the pursuit of hidden knowledge, and the transformation of society through esoteric wisdom remains relevant in our modern world. In the digital age, technology offers new opportunities for the dissemination and exploration of Rosicrucian teachings. Online courses, virtual communities, and digital libraries provide access to a wealth of esoteric knowledge, allowing individuals to engage with Rosicrucian principles in innovative ways. The integration of technology with traditional Rosicrucian practices offers a dynamic and evolving framework for spiritual exploration. The Rosicrucian quest for enlightenment is an ongoing journey, one that invites individuals to explore the depths of their own being and the mysteries of the universe. By embracing the principles of the Rosicrucians, modern seekers can continue to uncover hidden truths, achieve personal transformation, and contribute to the creation of a more enlightened and harmonious world.